just need to take a moment to process everything that's happened.
If I go,
You go alone. I feel like I should be prepared for anything. I want my doctor.
I just don't know what's next.
Calm before it's too long.
Why her? Out of all people!
You know, get through it like you get through everything else. So, what's supposed to be?
Tyler Perry Sistas, new season, July 16th at 9. Watch it live on.
Hey y'all, it's your Missniecytv, and I'm here to break down the trailer for Sistas Season 9. The trailer starts off with a flash clip of everything that happened in the finale of Season 8. Then it fast forwards to Fatima talking to Andy in the hospital. It's like, we have to take a minute and process what happened. At first, I thought it had something to do with Andy's kidnapping, but then I realized it has something to do with Karen's babies based on the look on Andy's face when Fatima says that. For those that don't remember, Karen is giving birth while everything is happening to Andy with Gary and Hudson. We see this flash clip of Sabrina trying to confront Rich at the juice bar. Sabrina, you can't get mad at Rich for what he did because you basically told him that he could be single. Speaking of being single, Danny's about to be single after she has this conversation with Tony, because remember in the last season, Tony basically told her after everything that happened with Danny and Leonard, he got transferred to Alaska, and I think he's trying to have a conversation with her to see what he wants to do, because he wants to base his decision off of hers. And Danny is basically like, if you do go, you're going alone because I'm not going with you. And I know that's right, Danny. You won't uproot my entire life because you want me to be with you in a place that I have no family or friends. So it seems like Tony will be going alone. Have fun in Alaska. We see Zach over at Andy's penthouse, and I think he went to go check on her to see how she's doing after everything happened. And as she's talking to him, she's like, I don't know, I just gotta be prepared for anything. So I don't know if somebody else got injured in the process and she thinks that they'll try to blame it on her, or will they try to blame it on Zach because his fingerprints are actually on the gun because he was the one that was wrestling with the gun with Hudson. I wonder if as he's talking to Andy, he gets a call from Fatima that Karen's in the hospital and he has to. We see Karen still going through the process of labor, having contractions and stuff, and she's talking to Fatima and she's like, get my doctor, call my doctor. Then we see Zach talking to Fatima after he finally arrived to the hospital, and he's like, I wonder what's next. I wonder if Fatima's the one that tells Zach that Karen's in labor and there's complications with the babies, and it's they have to do an emergency C-section or something. Then we see this flash clip of Danny and she's talking about the calm before the storm. I wonder if she was referring to Tony and Sabrina, but whatever it is, she's also foreshadowing a storm for Karen. Then we see Sabrina finally confront Rich at the juice bar after he just got done getting down with Penelope, right? And she's like, why her out of all people? Sabrina, you shouldn't have told him that he could be single if you didn't want him to go out here and find another woman, no matter who it was. I think that she's just mad because she didn't expect him to move on that fast, nor with the person that he moved on with. And I also think it's because of the principal. She's like, why would you sleep with your best friend's sister? And also, why would you sleep with the woman that has problems with my best friend? But that's neither here nor there, Sabrina, because no matter who he moved on with, he was still going to do it because you told him to be single. Back over at the hospital, we have Andy talking to Sabrina, and she's like, we're going to get through this like we get through everything else. At first, I thought she was referring to the Sabrina and Rich situation, but I think Andy has to be the one to deliver the bad news that something happened to Karen's babies. Then we see Zach and Aaron praying in the hallway at the hospital, and I'm like, this is the first time we see Aaron actually pray for somebody. But I know that this is because Karen has to go through an emergency C-section, and Aaron's baby made it out okay, but Zach's baby probably didn't. And this is when the prayer is that she has a successful, happy, and healthy delivery. But we all know that it doesn't turn out that way because we know that Zach's baby ends up passing away. Then we see Sabrina and Danny leaning on each other for comfort, and Danny's like, it's not supposed to end like this. This loss will definitely affect Karen and Zach, but it will also take a toll on the sister circle because they bonded with this baby. Sabrina and Danny were godmothers to the baby. I just hope that they can all come together and be there for Karen and Zach in their time of need. I know Karen's their friend, but Zach needs them too because Zach was that baby's father. Speaking of Zach, we see Zach sitting at home and he's crying and he's probably trying to process all the stages of grief. Zach doesn't do well with grief. We see how he did with his mother. This is different. He lost a child that he actually loved and bonded with and wanted to be a father to. And now that the child's no longer here, he doesn't know how to process those emotions. I just hope that he really leans on Dr. Reed and goes to counseling to help him with his grief instead of going out here and doing anything crazy because we know that Zach can't take a hold of his emotions very well. But let me know what you guys think about the trailer. Let me know what you guys think will happen in the season. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications. Bye!